Welcome inside Kauffman Stadium. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Boston Red Sox going up against the Kansas City Royals. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. About to get started here. And our starting pitcher here today, Ryan Wu.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
All right, ready to go here. Ketel Marte. Tay up to the plate. And that's through there for a strike. And the home opener is underway. Fought off foul. Stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
On the ground. Fair ball.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Nolan Shotwell stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Strike two. Cut on and lifted in the air. Carroll sizes this one up. He's got it, and there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Shohei Ohtani in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Pitch misses there. Ball two. On the ground, 2-ball. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. And now the catcher comes up to him. Cal Raleigh, big time power. First pitch misses.
1 ball.
Marte stands at second with 2 gone. And that's in for a strike. Late with the swing there.
Well, looks to have some quality stuff on the hill today. Start this outing out. Pepper in the zone. Arm is loose and firing him in there.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
In the dirt. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Back here in Kansas City, and towing the slab, Mitch Keller.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. Now the number 2 hitter, Colton Cowser.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Keller, he's become known as a guy that's really tough to take deep, and that is especially valuable today, Chris, when the ball's going out of the ballpark so much. And that finds the mark on the outside corner. And it's 2-1 now.
It's very important. It's all about run prevention, right? So when you have that, it's a plus. But if you are going to give up the long ball, you want the bases to be empty. And that's where control and command really comes into play for a guy like this.
Now it's Devers at the plate. First pitch, and he just misses. And that's outside.
That's a ball.
In the air, left field, down the line. And that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the catcher, Blake Sable. And there's a ball.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
And that's got extra bases written all over it. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores and they have the lead.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So up now for Kansas City, Pete Crow Armstrong. Just missed. Runner at second, 2 down. Check swing, called strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's in the dirt. Squirts away a little bit. So now 3-2. Hard on the ground to first. O'Hearn steps on the bag. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Top of the second. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Woo, back to work. That's in there. Strike one.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
And a foul ball.
That was a nice bid right there to try to tie up this ball game. Just couldn't keep it from bending foul. He looked locked in on that swing. Pitcher better be careful with him right now.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Outside with a breaking ball. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Not close with that one, and that's ball 3. And a swing and a miss. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. O'Hearn goes 6 feet 3 inches, 31 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2014. And that is out of play. Liner, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
And that's downstairs and outside.
Runner.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Tying run is at first. Here at the top of the second. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him.
Runner goes again. Swing and a ball line to center. And that gets down for a base hit. Ball comes in quickly. So despite the hit and run, it'll be runners at first and second. And now it's Gavin Lux. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Ground ball right side, could be two. To Adames, that's one. And that's all they'll get.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one ripped, but foul. Off the mark there. And it's 1-2. Just misses there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That one inside, and it's 3-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Up the middle, Wisely. In plenty of time to first, third out, and that ends the frame. Welcome back. Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City, Missouri, home of the Royals. These fans watched their team reach the postseason last year for the first time since 2015 when they won it all.
And they took a massive step forward with their development, and the numbers back it up. They won 30 more games in 2024 compared to 23.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike two. The Royals improving by 30 wins may have surprised people around baseball. I think it's a good sign how disappointed they were being eliminated by the Yankees.
You know, Boog, they really believed they were good enough to keep playing in the ALCS and beyond. They'll need to see some more of that confidence this year if they want to make another run in the postseason.
Willie Adames stands in. Swing and a miss.
No ball. One strike.
To third, and it stays fair. Can't glove it cleanly. Now he turns and heads for second. Gets off a throw. Not gonna get him. He's in there. And now it's Christian Walker. Foul ball there. Gets the strike. That was the sweeper. Runner at second here, one gone. In the dirt, but kept close. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Ohtani puts it away for the out. Two down. And the batter now, Brett Wisely. That one fouled off. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. On the ground, right side. Fair ball. The run comes in from second. It's an RBI single, and they take a two-run lead.
Comes through with the RBI. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Carroll batting for the second time, and that's strike one. He swings and fouls one off. Wisely off of first with two away. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-0. Base is empty with 2 away. Now the left fielder, Colton Cowser. His first at-bat was a strikeout. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Rafael Devers up to hit. And that is in for a strike. 0-1.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Fastball is outside.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And a 1-2. In the dirt, blocked. Already 3 runs across in the frame. Bottom half of inning number 2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2 outs. Gets a piece and stays alive. 2-2 now. Smash to the left side. Zips it to first. That's the inning. New inning getting started. Now here is Ketel Marte. That misses, and it's 1-0. This one in the air, center field. Squeezes it. 1 down. Nolan Schanuel up next for the Red Sox. He's 0 for 1. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. One out, base is empty. In the dirt, and a count 1-2. Lined into right. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Red Sox, Shohei Ohtani. 0 for 1 so far. Hard ground ball, base knock. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Over to Adames, and that will end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the catcher, Blake Sable. And first offering is fouled off.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His 3rd inning, so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Just missed. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
And now Pete Crow Armstrong. Next offering is down low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Sable on at first, nobody out. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
A couple of singles back to back. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
Swing and a ground ball. Fair ball. And he can't come up with it. 1 run is in. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in the last half of the third. Runner takes off on the ground to third. Schneemann to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. But Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Fouled off down the right side. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressive. Now this one gets through. Boots it. 1 run across. And he'll pull into second safely. And to the plate for Kansas City, Brett Wisely. Late swing, foul to the left. Line drive. Trout grabs it on the run. Safe! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. This is Corbin Carroll. He's already homered in this game. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
And a foul ball.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And this one carries into the party porch for a home run. Now that's quite the party favor. 1 out, base is empty. Colton Cowser will hit next. Out to short, Crawford. Throw to first in time.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Rip to third. On to O'Hearn. And Devers is set down. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
And stepping in for Boston, Ryan O'Hearn. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Do you remember when Tim Kirkchin ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, they used one of the kid-size ones.
You know, this is...
Oh, that ball drilled back up the box and nailed the pitcher. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the right-hander. Hope he's all right. 1 gone, runner at first. So stepping in for Boston, J.P. Crawford. Runner on the go. In the dirt. And now a man into scoring position. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Carroll puts it away, and there are 2 outs.
I wanted to race the freeze with 1 point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun, and I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze, and it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you have.
And that is that. Wu gets his first big league win, and what a performance he put together to do it. Singing a complete game.
Feels like one of those outings you can only dream about. I doubt he went out there today thinking that he's going to go the distance, but he had it all working, and they let him finish the job. I love that. That was something special. Very cool to see.
10-zip your final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.